Thank you very much. Like alluded to earlier on, that was Roy Mudimba, who is also a very young upcoming footballer, wishing him all the best as we move forward. Like mentioned earlier on, we have the National Cross Country Championships going on at the moment at the Eldoret Sports Club. We have 3 races done. The 4th race currently ongoing. We'll be letting you know results when and as we get them is the senior men's race. Results from the under-20 women's race. You have Kelvin Kiprop from Central Rift, who went with the gold medal. Franklin Kibet of North Rift was in 2nd position. Emmanuel Lemiso from South Rift took the 3rd position. Under-20 women, Lona Cherono of Magnolia Athletics Camp was the gold medal winner. Joylene Chepkemoi, AIC Cheptonon Secondary School in Nandi County, had the silver. Then Cynthia Chepkurui of Lomotit Training Camp was the bronze medal winner. Senior women's category, Brilliant Chepkorir of Kenya Prisons took the gold medal. Maureen Chepkoech of North Rift was 2nd. Then Stacey Ndiwa of National Police Service ran away with the bronze medal. Congratulations to all the winners. We'll be letting you know results of the senior men's category when we get it. Remember, it is the National Cross-Country Championships going down at the Eldoret Sports Club. In a week or 2, there will also be the Sirikwa Classic that will be happening at the Lobo Village in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County. A lot to talk about from that point. But now, let's shift gears to matters para badminton. And Kenya selected a team of 5, a team that went to Egypt in January. The team went saw and conquered. They came back with 5 medals. 1 was a gold medal. We had bronze medals and a silver medal also, won by the team. Very good performance in terms of getting points, and also a lot in store for them. We are privileged and honored to be joined by the medalist in studio this afternoon, and not just the medalist, but also the office bearers, the president, Para Badminton, and the secretary general with us in studio to unpack for us how this came about. But first is to congratulate the team that went to Egypt to represent Kenya, because they went out there. Out of 25, 27 countries that took part, Kenya was among the podium, nations that went away with medals. Congratulations to the team, and we welcome them back to the country. Let's start off with my immediate right to introduce the team that is here with us in studio. We have Mary Nduku. Mary Nduku, class SL4, went to Egypt and won a bronze medal for Kenya. Proudly in studio with her bronze medal. Mary, good afternoon. Karibu sana.
Asante.
And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Next to Mary, we have Anna Nzioki, also went to Egypt, wheelchair 1 category, also won a bronze medal, proudly, having her bronze medal with her in studio this afternoon. Anna, good afternoon.
Afternoon too.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, we cross over to my left, and I'll start off with my immediate left. We are privileged and honored this afternoon to be joined by the president, Kenya Para Badminton, Jennifer Kamande, with us in studio this afternoon. Jennifer, a proud president indeed. Congratulations and welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much.
You must be very proud.
Very, very proud.
Karibu sana.
Asante, thank you.
Next to Jennifer, we have the Secretary General. Remember, a lot of things happen at the Secretary General's office, where all the operations happen in terms of logistics, in terms of the technical aspects of the game. A man who needs no introduction in Parash. He's always been there at times of guiding and giving all the necessary experience and guidance. Mr. Wilson Kingola, Secretary General Para Badminton, with us this afternoon. Wilson, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well done.
Thank you.
You must be very proud.
Thank you. We are proud.
Thank you very much. You said earlier on, we first celebrate what we've achieved.
Yes.
And here we are celebrating.
Thank you.
Last but not least, we have Corinne Mwaniga with us in studio. Corinne also went to Egypt, class SS6, and came back with 2 medals, a bronze and a silver medal. Congratulations, Corinne, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Karibu sana studio.
Asante.
Pongezi, medali mbili si rahisi.
Kabisa, nashukuru Mungu.
Kwa uwezo wa Mwenyezi Mungu. Amina. Karibuni sana. Let's start with you, Madam President Jennifer Kamande. Talk about the results. You must be very happy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm very happy and proud President Para Badminton because of the outcome. After the long struggle, the athletes have come from very, very far. The training of persons with disabilities is not easy. And for us to make the team and having a team of 7 athletes and coming back with 5 medals, that's a quite achievement. And I have a reason to celebrate all my athletes for the good work. It has not been easy. The game was very tough. Actually, we had around 26 countries, and we came up with 5 medals. So as Kenya, we celebrate, and I want to appreciate the effort of everyone, including my office and all athletes. It has been a long way, but by the end of the day, we thank God for this far. So we have a long way to go even after here, because we want to make sure that we qualify our athletes in to achieve the next Paralympic Games. But before then, we have to at least participate in several championships, and like the next one we have in Dubai, which we hope also to be funded by our loving government, also so that we can make for my athletes also to add more points. That will be in April, May. So that is where now our focus is. But for now, we really have to celebrate these young ones. And of course, Siombua, amecheza kwa muda, and she has never disappointed. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you also for hosting us and to make the world see what we can do. The games for para, it's not easy. It's like training double compared to able-bodied, because you use more extra energy, extra expenses, because our games are very expensive. But all in all, we have made it through that effort and the struggle, and here we are today celebrating 5 medals.
Congratulations, congratulations once again. And as we celebrate them, courtesy of our proud sponsors, Michezo, we'll also be celebrating them as the show ends. So don't worry, there is so much to talk about. Secretary General, Wilson, a lot happens in your office in terms of ensuring all logistics are in place. You took the team to Egypt, and the team came back victors, and out of 7, 5 medals, one of them a gold medal. The gold medal is not with us this afternoon. That's Neema Stacy, but we celebrate the entire team. How was it like coordinating the entire team, taking them to Egypt and bringing them back with all these, medals? How was it like for you?
There are times when you have to take the challenge head on. And once you know the task that is ahead of you, especially preparing people who are differently abled to go for a national assignment, and more so prepare them to come back with a medal. There are a lot of things that are supposed to be happening. You prepare them physically and you prepare them mentally. And this team has been prepared because we've always given them that feeling that when you go out there, you're going to win. You're not making the win for yourself. It is for the country. And these people, after the classifications, and even during that time that we are doing the trials, we try and encourage them as much as possible. We did it this time, and we've seen the results. They did a very challenging trial, because it was all of them meeting together, even meeting those people that you don't know. But they are still players within our country, and these ones emerged the best, and this is the team that we took to Egypt.
And as we look at the performance in terms of preparations mentally and physically, Corinne, how was the preparations like for you preparing for the Egypt games? Because you came back with 2 medals. It must have been tough. Talk to us about the preparation, the training. Ilikuwa ni kibarua?
But sikujua nitakuja na medals, but I tried my best. Yeah.
Kabisa.
Kabisa.
Mungu ni mwema.
Mungu ni mwema.
Asante sana. Let's cross over. Mary, how was it like for you in terms of preparations? Winning a bronze medal means you are in the podium. You are among the last 3, standing on the same. How was it like for you, the preparations, and as you left the country, were you expecting to be among the medalists in your category?
Yeah, to me, I expected something because ile bidii nilitia wakati wa training was extra. Yeah.
Kabisa.
Yes.
Sio Mboa? Yes. Kibarua umekuwa ni kama ambaye wengi wanakuangalia kwenye para badminton. Umewapa wengi mwelekeo na wengi wakikutizama wana imani ya kwamba itawezekana. Imekuwaje kwako kwa hii miaka yote kuhakikisha kwamba unainua hadhi ya nchi hii?
Actually, ilikuwa ngumu kwa sababu mimi nachezanga na wheelchair. Ambapo hiyo wheelchair nimecheza nayo for those almost 3 years, si ya para badminton, ni ya basketball. Na nimetrain nayo ambapo ni ngumu kuendesha, unaendesha unabaki, unaweza pata umetupiwa mbele na saa hiyo umewheel inakataa. So kwa sababu sio ya para badminton, ni ya basketball, unakuta lakini nikatry the best, nikapata number 3 medal.
Tunakutakia kila laheri na pongezi sababu umewahimiza wengi na umekuwa ni kama nguzo ambao wengi wanatazama. Congratulations. Let's come back to you, Madam President. And as we look at all this, Jennifer, a lot has been put in to ensure that they produce these results. You have other championships coming up where they have to go and get the points that are needed towards the next Para-Olympic Games. What have you put in place to ensure that they continue going out there, they continue going to get the points in the different championships?
Right now, the first thing we have to do, because of this outcome of this, it was a good one, it was a good result. So by our report, it's able to help us also to do more fundraising. But one thing that we have put in place is that make sure that the training it's on throughout. They keep training, and some of them are training at YMCA, some of them are training at Aga Khan and other club, and others are training at MISA. So the first thing is to make sure that we keep training and the training to run continuous. And the other thing is that we already have a calendar of event and have already submitted to the government. And now what you're doing is to do the follow-up on the next event now, so that at least we're able to get the funding. At the same time, we are now trying also to get out and look for the well-wishers on the same, because we've realized also the training has become so expensive and hard for all of us. So we're also trying to reach out to the well-wishers on how they can support us during the training and kits. And for instance, we have a challenge on wheelchairs and a quality rackets for the athletes to train, because even the time now we are almost going to the game, and maybe that is when you're now struggling to get a good racket. It is another challenge that we also realize, and now we have put in account that we need to start early enough also to look for those well-wishers who can give us quality rackets, that at least our athletes will be able to train with them. And also for the support, even for our traveling. Yeah, that is what we are put in place, trying to look around the money, and of course the training is still on, because you have to realize that it was very tough for them to get a medal. It wasn't easy. So we want to believe next time we'll get more medals and better.
And better.
Yes, so
Thank
that's
you
what
very
we're
much.
doing.
SG, for us to improve and get more medals of the same, we must improve our technical, teams, the coaches, the referees, the umpires, or even the referees. How are you working, with other teams and federations, not federation, but maybe with the National Olympic Committee, so that we can improve the technical arm of it? What are you putting in place to improve the standards of the game?
I'm proud to report that our players in the para badminton don't have a big issue with the coaching, because we have 3 outstanding coaches who have been doing very well or training these ones. Our biggest handicap has been the training venue. We have to share it with other, especially the basketball who train there. And the time that there are meetings, we also stand aside. So if we could really manage to secure a place whereby we could train and feel we are training and having ample time, I think this team could do better. Because our coaches are okay. Our players are okay. The hall where we train happens to be shared among other people. Now, the other challenge is the equipment. You find that getting the standard equipment, especially good rackets, good shuttles, is an issue. And also getting a good wheelchair, not a basketball wheelchair, but a para badminton wheelchair. And have it such that one gets used to their own wheelchair, such that they don't feel the wheelchair I'm using right now, I've never used it before. It's like it has a feeling that I'm not comfortable. We want whereby you have trained with it and you are comfortable, and that equipment is stored because it is you to use it in the para badminton.
Very well put there indeed. Let's cross over to, let's cross over right now to Corinne. Corinne, as you left the country, ulijua utapata medali hizi na ulipoingia kucheza. Moja ni ya doubles, moja ni ya singles. Ulipofika sasa umejua sasa medali iko. Pressure ilikuwa?
Pressure ilikuwa. But nilikuwa nervous kidogo. So ningecheza vizuri, I think ningekuja pia mimi na gold.
Kabisa.
Kabisa.
Ni wapi unafikiri unadhani ulikosea?
Kwa singles.
Kwa singles.
Kwa singles.
Naam. Lakini siku ingine
nitafanya vyema kabisa, tarudi na gold.
Tarudi na gold. Mungu akipenda. Amina. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Mary, let's talk about the preparations, for you, because now it's about getting more points, going out there to get more points. How are you going to prepare so that you get the points as you prepare for the Paralympics?
Yeah. One is to put extra effort na kujituma na mambo itakuwa sawa. Isipokuwa challenge tu kidogo, like on my side, like the prosthetic I'm using is not for, si ya kucheza, it's just ile ya kutembea. I think you can do some research uone the right prosthetic za kucheza. So you find like it's a challenge to me kama ku move kwende hiyo shuttle juu I'm using the wrong prosthetic, but all in all I did my best and nika perform.
Kabisa.
Yes.
Kila laheri.
Yeah.
Let's come to you, Anna Nzioki. Anna, unatumia wheelchair ambayo sio rasmi, pengine ni ile ya basketball. Je, ukizungumza na SG, Madam President na pengine serikali, inaweza ikakusaidia ukapata wheelchair ambayo inahitajika, na ukiipata, si matokeo itakuwa sasa ni ya hali ya juu?
Yes. Nikipata ile wheelchair ambapo ni ya kuchezea para badminton, iko na tumiguu tuwili mbele, tuwili nyuma, ambapo hata ukilala ukicheza hautafeel kama utaanguka kama ile ya basketball. So performance inaweza kuwa higher. Kile kitu ingine ni tunakuanga na challenge nayo, ni kama masaa ya kutrain. Unaweza train 2 hours kwa sababu unakimbia ukatafutie pia family, tuko na family. Unaweza pata hiyo chance sio mzuri na haijatoshea. So tukipata kama tunaweza pata, tukitoka hapo kuna mtu anaweza tupea transport ama kaunga kidogo, tunaweza ongeza more hours ya kucheza. Hapo inaweza kuwa better.
Inaweza kuwa better.
Yeah.
Asante, na inawezekana. Madam President, she's mentioned a few things like being supported. If she can get a wheelchair, a proper wheelchair. Are you working with maybe the government, National Olympic Committee, so that we are able to get them the right equipment to better their performance?
It's true we have challenge on wheelchairs, and we have tried to look around with well-wishers. We have, of late, after we came back, we have written some proposal asking for well-wishers to give us wheelchairs, of which we are still waiting. But again, it's a bit expensive, but it is possible. And we are thinking of our next quotation, our next budget. We can include it in for the ministry also, to whether they can have at least 2. If we have 2, it could be better because it will help us to do it. But the challenge is real. And the one she's training, or all athletes who are using wheelchairs are using, I think they were from the basketball, and I think even the trainers, not even original, not even for the seniors. So it was for the beginners in the basketball. So now if you move, it is not really free to move. And again, you really have to be very careful. Otherwise, if you follow the shuttle from back, you might turn back. So you have to be very, very careful. So actually, we are really asking even for the well-wishers who are watching us, if you can donate us with at least 2, not even more, 2, it will be a good start. Yes, and it has been a challenge. It has been a challenge. Comparing with the other countries, the way you are seeing their wheelchairs, they are well modeled, a new model, and it's very fast moving back and forth. So if we can get that standard, I'm assuring the Kenyans will be in the better position.
Thank you very much. And hoping that somebody somewhere is listening, and just to, not even to make it 3, for the good, they can really appreciate. We believe that Kenyans out there watching, and they can, be part of the same. Let's come to you, Secretary General Wilson. We have the April games coming up in Dubai. How are you now preparing the team so that they don't over-celebrate and start focusing towards the Dubai Championships?
These people, we are not giving them a chance to rest. They are back on their feet, back into the court, and practicing so that we get the best out of them. Now, we have different abilities in form of the team, in that now we have the wheelchair. The users of wheelchair are in 2 classes, wheelchair 1, wheelchair 2. And that is the wheelchair user. Then after that, we have the one who is standing and has an issue with the lower limbs. We have 2 classes. That is standing lower 3 and standing lower 4. And then we have those who are standing, they have no issues with legs, maybe they have an issue with the one hand or so, but they have a hand they can use while playing. Some of our, when we are selecting our teams, we find that we have players, but they are not the best in those classes. So what we end up doing is we get one person who is on wheelchair, and then when we go into those tournaments overseas, we find that our player who is good, and she is only one, she is combined with another player, maybe from another country, from Egypt, from Brazil, from wherever, they are combined. And then when this medal is won, you see, we have a combination there, but that combination, we are not going to bring it back home. We want now to create a combination whereby if it participates and wins, we are bringing back the same combination back home for further training and further polishing their game. We are trying to work out some logistics that is going to change the game from what we have been using since we started Para Badminton. We are almost still there because our funding is the same. But if the government opens its arms and funds more, we will be better off.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and wishing you all the best. Allow me to just, courtesy of our sponsors, that is Michezo Bet, also appreciate our winners. Thank you very much, and also appreciate our winners, courtesy of Michezo Bet, who are our sponsors. Thank you very, very much. And we appreciate wishing you all the best, Madam President, Secretary General, Corinne, not forgetting Mary and Anna. Thank you very much. And of course, in absentia, Neema Stacy, yes, the gold medalist. Wishing you all the best, and we'll be keeping an eye. It's at this point that we also tell you that the 10-kilometer senior men's race has come to an end. Daniel Simiu Ebonyo winning the race for National Police Service, followed by Wilson Koge, of KWS, and Simon Mungai of Central, the third position. Those are the winners of the National Cross Country Championships currently, going down in Eldoret at the Eldoret Sports Club. In the, FA Cup matches currently ongoing, that is fourth round. Leyton Orient is leading Manchester City by 1-0, an own goal by goalkeeper Ortega. On behalf of everyone who's been behind this, the transmission controller, the director, the producer, on behalf of the Kenya Para Badminton team, the cameramen, the camera ladies, the sound technicians, we want to say thank you very, very much. Remember, this was brought to you by Michezo Bet. And as they say from Michezo Bet, it is the platform that enables you to bet in a variety of games like Aviator, live sports, casino, crash games, and virtual sports. Recognizes that gambling can be costly and addictive. We care. Please bet responsibly. This has been Game On, proudly brought to you by Michezo Bet. Don't go away. The Game On continues. Kuonana kesho, majali yake Mwenyezi Mungu. Bye-bye for now, and keep it KBC Channel 1, your true sports partner.